Perdita and Rashida, can y'all go down there and get y'all daddy? Please, can y'all go down there and get y'all daddy? Because, child, they done let Quincy Jones loose, and he done went down there to the Vulture .com and gave an interview, and bitch, he told it all, from Michael Jackson being a thief and stealing songs from snippets of songs from Donna Summer on down to them Beatles being some untalented peoples. I'll put it that way. This was a raw and uncut ass interview that he gave, and I was thinking to myself, oh my God, normally somebody will pull them back if they going too far, especially somebody from back in his day, because he back from when they used to have to go through media training and had people on set to make sure that you ain't fuck up your image with some stupid shit. Girl, Quincy says, shit, I'm finna be 85 damn years old. I ain't got time. I don't feel shit. And if you sit here and ask me for my opinion, I'm finna give it to you. You done brought your ass up here to my Bel Air mansion. And what we gonna do is, you gonna ask me these questions and I'm gonna answer them shits honestly. And that's exactly what he did. I said, baby, it's something about that aging process. Some people just be like that anyway. They raw and uncut. But for him, child, I'm telling you, he didn't sugarcoat any damn thing. He just said what it was he felt in that moment when they asked him. And one of the things that stand out in my mind that he told us about, child, he said in that interview that Marlon Brando slept with Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye, and James Baldwin. And I just laid across my damn bed. I could not, honey. Because you know why? I can see that. I remember when Richard Pryor did an autobiography of himself, and he mentioned that for 2 weeks he had a whole love affair with a transgender person. So he spilled his own tea. So anybody that may be watching this, that, getting your feelings, don't get mad at me, bitch. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. I do not make the news. I only report it, bitch. Okay? But, child, yes, God, honey. Then what really surprised me was when he said that Michael Jackson was very greedy. I said, Lord, help the world. We are the children and all that. What is it? We are the world. Not Michael. Stayed over there with them Africans. No, he ain't cheap. Yes, he was, because, child, back in the day, this guy by the name of Greg Gaines wrote verse 2 of Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, and Michael refused to give him 10% of the songwriter credit. Child, Michael would not do it. I said, wow. He told us that he used to warn Michael Jackson about going too far with that plastic surgery stuff. He said Michael would tell him that he had a condition, and he never bought that shit because he knew Michael was self-conscious because his dad used to verbally abuse him all the time, calling him ugly and saying stuff about his nose. Michael had that big bell pepper nose back in the day. And then his daddy was on his ass so bad, and he was always so self-conscious. It's not hard for me to believe that's why he became a white woman in his later years. It really ain't. It ain't. Now, that to me was sad. To know he treated his kids like that, I get he wanted them to succeed in life, but he screwed them all up. Look at them now. Look at them. Look at all of them. They look just like the Addams family, don't they? I always feel bad for them. That's probably why Joe ass still alive. God gonna let his ass sit here and damn near rot to there before he leave, so he could pay through life for all he did against his family and Catherine. That was just wrong. That man was a lot. Quincy said that 12 years ago, his daughter Kadia was working with Tommy Hilfiger, and she came and told him that Ivanka Trump wanted to have dinner with him, and he said, okay, and I quote, she a fine motherfucker with beautiful legs. I said, get y'all daddy. Get y'all daddy, honey. Now, when he said Ivanka, I had to sit here and think a minute, y'all, when I was reading the article, because I know back in the day, he was married to Ivana Trump, and I know her so well because I used to read her books back in the day. She used to write little books, and child, I used to read that shit because it was hot and steamy. I liked it. But, no, he wasn't talking about the ex-wife. He was talking about the daughter. Then he mentions that, he used to hang out with Donald Trump and said Donald Trump was mentally limited and was a narcissist and say he can't stand his ass. Then he mentioned that he hung out with the Clintons, and when asked what they were like, namely Hillary, he said it's a side of her that, that keep, she got a side to her, in other words. And he went on to say, when you keep secrets, they backfire. So I don't know what the fuck that means, but y'all, that's what he said. When asked if it was something that he knows about today that he wish he didn't, that man said he know who killed Kennedy. Bitch, I was shookest. I felt like Drita and them was seeing me. Drita and Renee, them mob women's over there in Chicago. I was like, baby, bitch, I'm not finna have Drita, Renee, and the spirit of Big Aunt sister, Janine, and all of them child trying to come for my throat because I'm over here talking shit about this shit. But according to him, a mobster named Sam Giancana, out of Chicago, along with Frank Sinatra and somebody else, they was all in business together. And child, I don't know what went on. I ain't finna talk about this shit. I'm gonna tell you this here. I want y'all to know that when I talk about something, I'm not just pulling it by my ass. I'm going to link this article to this, that I'm talking about here in the description box. I'm going to link the article down there. Y'all go read that shit. Because I ain't finna talk about no mafia too deep. No God, honey. Child, he went on to talk about the Beatles. Say Paul was the worst bass player ever. He also said George Martin and Ringo were horrible musicians as well. The only reason why they got what they is because of their color. I said, bitch. He said that rich people don't do enough for the community nowadays because they don't care. He said he came from the street so he can identify with kids who don't have enough to, sustain life. Rich people today don't have a clue about what that is, so they don't give a fuck. And I said, you know what? He made a lot of sense with that. Then he said they asked him what he thought about the allegations that have come out about his friend Bill Cosby, and with the whole situation with the Hollywood scandals being revealed, who all was in Hollywood raping and assaulting women for movie parts, the Harvey Weinsteins. And he said basically that, he said Brett Ratner and Harvey Weinstein, all of them, it was true. They all was doing it, but he would never really speak on Bill Cosby per se. But he said that they was some motherfuckers and they was doing it, child. I said, He also called Harvey Weinstein a motherfucker who refused to return his calls after 5 attempts and called that bitch a bully. I said, whatever. He also speak candidly about Donald Trump some more, racism today, Oprah, and I'm going to link all of that down in that damn description box. Baby, that is a good article that he did. And when I tell you I got my life laughing at that, I got my life. So, baby, they didn't put no filter on him. I don't know if he didn't take his, medication before this went down or not. Or maybe he's at that age, like I said, you do get to that age where you don't give a damn and you will just tell it. But he told it, baby. He told so much shit. And y'all know I like so nasty Kiki every now and again, but I really, really thought that at some point in that article it was gonna be like I was gonna read that somebody had ended the interview or took the interview in a different direction. I thought I was gonna, baby, no. Quincy, they asked him some questions and he answered it. At 85, he said he ain't got shit to be scared of, and it is what it is. He admitted he wasn't supposed to be talking about some of this shit publicly, but he did any damn way. He just wasn't finna down. But I did appreciate that though. He did not down Bill Cosby. All he said was he didn't take up for him either. He just said that shit was going on. All of them was doing it. And he mentioned Brett Ratner and Harvey Weinstein as being the two main ones doing a whole lot in Hollywood during the time that he was aware of what was going on. Okay? But yeah, I'm going to link it down there in that description box. Y'all go read that article and get your life, bitch. I love when you let old people loose, baby. Because they be so raw and uncut. I tell you, I was shook when he started talking about who killed Kennedy, because, bitch, that ain't, I don't fool with stuff like that. And this is a form of social media, and you never know where your video, whose hands it might fall into. Don't ask me. I don't know shit. I wasn't even born when he died, so I ain't got shit to do with that. I'm just reporting the news. I ain't make none of this up. So y'all get in the panic and go on, tell me your thoughts and opinion. But before you get in the panic, if you got time, go ahead on and look in the description box and click that link to that article and get your life, bitch, and come back and tell me what you think about it. I'm telling you, it's a hot mess. He told it all. No lie. He told it all. And I believe what he said. I really do believe. And I don't really be putting too much into these celebrities because I know they'll give you the image they want you to have. But this man, baby, he said too much for this shit to not be true, knowing that it was going to get out. And you see it was trending all day down there to the Twitter, child. Oh, a hot mess, honey. A hot, hot mess. But I got my life reading it. I ain't going to lie. I got my life. So y'all going on down to the description box, click the link, read the article, and come on back and tell me what you think about that situation. If you already have read the article, go on tell me what you think about it, child. Was it not a kiki? Did he not just spill tea? Shit. I enjoyed myself. Anyway, child, let me get on up out of here. My next video will be no, it ain't. It's gonna be growing up hip hop ATL tomorrow. Yeah. My If Loving You, for those of y'all who watched it, it wasn't much this week, so I put it on Spreaker too. It's up, y'all. Y'all can go over there and give me your thoughts and opinions on that as well. But that's it. That's all for me, child. Y'all remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video wherever it is you share videos. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.